Hi everyone, welcome back to my AWS Cloud Practitioner channel. This is my the last video of the cloud series. So in this video, I'm gonna go to AWS development and AWS comparison of AWS services. Let me introduce myself again. So I am called Virata Kokitarangun. I am Master Student of Computer Science at Concordia University Chicago. So right now, let's get started. So the first one, we're gonna go to development topic. We're gonna go to AWS Code Deploy. AWS Code Deploy is a fully managed deployment service that automate software deployment to a variety of compute services such as Amazon EC2, Amazon AWS Fargate, AWS Lambda for the AWS Fargate and AWS Lambda, they are serverless. And Amazon ECS and your on premises server. The advantage of using blue and green deployment versus in place deployment. So we have to know like an application can be installed and tested in the new replacement environment and deployed to production simply by rerouting traffic. But if you're using the EC2 or on-premises compute platform, the switching back to the most recent version of an application is faster and more reliable. Traffic can just be routed back to the original instance as long as they have not been terminated. So, with an in-place deployment version must be rolled back by redeploying the previous version of the application. So if you're using AWS Lambda compute platform, you control how traffic is shifted from your original AWS Lambda function version to your new AWS Lambda function version by yourself. With AWS Code Deploy, you can also deploy your application to your on-premise data center because of it can for this way it can reduce the trap it can reduce the problem will be occur when you deploy on your new environment using a lambda lambda deployment. And so we're gonna go to pricing. There is no any additional charge for code deployment to Amazon EC2 or AWS Lambda. You are charged per on-premises instant update using AWS Code Deploy. So let's go to AWS Code Pipeline, a fully managed continuous delivery service that helps you automate your release pipeline for application and infrastructure update. You can easily integrate AWS Code Pipeline with third-party services such as GitHub or with your own custom plugin. So let's go to the concept of AWS Code Pipeline. A pipeline defines your release process, workflow, and describe how a new code chain progress through your release process. A pipeline comprises a series of steps like build, test, and deploy, which acts as logical division in your workflow. Each step is made up of a sequence of action with a task that such as building code or deploying to test environment. AWS Code Deploy, we're gonna go to feature AWS Code Pipeline can pull source code for your pipeline directly from GitHub, Amazon ECR, or Amazon S3. It can run real and unit tests in AWS code build. It can deploy your chains using AWS Code Deploy, AWS Elastic Beanstalk, Amazon ECS, Amazon Fargate, Amazon S3, Amazon Service Catalog, Amazon Cloud Formation, and Linux. Maximum number of total pipeline per region is an AWS account is 300. Number of states in a pipeline is minimum of 2, maximum of 10. Pricing, you are charged per active pipeline each month. Newly created pipelines are free to use during the first uh, 30 days after the creation. So let's go to AWS Code Build. AWS Code Build provides a build environment for Java, Python, Node.js, Ruby, Go, Android, .NET Core for Linux, Docker, and PHP. You can